Cancer, what up, though? Welcome to Swimming Through the Void. This will be a general message today for the sign of Cancer, wherever that resonates at for you in your birth chart. Keep in mind, we do all have a fourth house as part of our birth chart, and time and energy are fluid, so take what resonates here and leave the rest for someone else. These readings are timeless as well, family, so whenever you do stumble across this message, there will be something here for you to help bring you clarity and confirmation, to help empower you, to help you align. Tapping into my Cancerian energy today, I use this Illuminated Earth Oracle deck along with this Keepers of the Light Oracle deck to help me catch a vibe as I'm connecting with the collective energy. And Cancer, we are in between worlds right now. It's where we've been for the past couple of months, I feel like, and that's what I'm seeing here for you as well. First message to come through for Cancer today, we have patience and transient. So staying patient, staying grounded as things are shifting. And I'm seeing this as a realignment and a major clearing. So the way that I've been kind of seeing this take place is, at the end of January, we walked through a major portal as Pluto and the sun shifted into the sign of Aquarius. All through Aquarius season, there was a lot of energy, a lot of planets in Aquarius, and now everything's headed over toward Pisces, the last sign of the zodiac. So I've been almost seeing this portal as like kind of a hallway type deal where there's the entrance of the portal, the middle, and then the exit. And what's been coming through lately is as we move into Aries season, we're going to feel this shift in a big way, but I feel like the foundation is being laid, so to speak, at this time, and more of this new world is coming online as we move through Pisces season now, because we will be experiencing a major stellium here in the sign of Pisces, which is really going to bring this shift for the collective. So we have phases and cycles with Freya on the bottom of the Keepers of the Light. There is a beginning with every ending. Illusions are revealed and released. We have the Holy Spirit. Expect miracles. Remember that only love is real. Miracles will occur naturally. Spirit has your back. We have Radha, Soul Flame. This is about, it says, rediscover a lost part of yourself and experience relationship harmony and healing, which has been a huge theme for us collectively as of late, especially with the South Node being in the sign of Libra and the North Node being in the sign of Aries. And then we have this Cernunnos card as well with Life Force. Express your driving passion. Sensual and sexual powers are increased. Some of you may be experiencing a Kundalini awakening, or you may be clearing chakras and energy centers in order for the energy to be able to move freely through that. What I really see here, generally speaking, is, again, you're laying this foundation, this structure for this next chapter, and Spirit really saying it's a very fertile time to plant seeds. So what I see this as is this in-between world where old energies are being cleared, new seeds are sprouting, and we're kind of in the midst of recalibration and deciding where we're going to put our energy as we move forward, right? There are relationships that are ending and doors that are closing, but at the same time, there's new doors opening up and new relationships entering our realities that are going to play a big role in this next chapter of our journey. We also have Psychic Insight and Earth, Mama Gaia over here. So staying grounded and staying present as your third eye, your crown chakra. Weird. Those almost came out together. Working in tandem right now, and it looks like you're plugged directly into the divine. Your intuition is on 10 right now, and Spirit's saying it's important to stay grounded so that you can root these light codes, these downloads down into the physical. Trust your gut at this time, Cancer. With all of that said, I like seeing that Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck. I'm going to pray real quick and we'll dive into today's message. Holy Divine Mother and Father, Great Spirit, Holy Spirit, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels, Archangels, Ancestors, messages for Cancer today for their highest good. Anything my Cancers need to hear, anything they need to know, any messages that will bring them clarity and confirmation, any messages that will empower Cancer, any messages that will bring healing, wisdom, and understanding, any messages that will help bring Cancer into alignment with their highest self, their highest timelines, their best lives, and of course, above all, any messages that will help Cancer align with divine will be greatly appreciated. All praise and glory forever and ever. Amen. Ashe. So I use this double major deck to grab like a theme of your message. World on the bottom with the sun right under that. This energy is feeling really good, Cancer. So let's see. We're going to grab what is the theme of your message. Temperance just flipping over. What is the theme of Cancer's message today, please, Spirit? Some of you may be smudging your home or cleansing your energetic body. You may be guided to do that if you feel something as you listen to that, or if you've been thinking about smudging, clearing your space, doing an energy cleanse, definitely do that at this time, as I'm feeling a lot of old energies being cleared. What is the theme of Cancer's message today, please, Spirit? Thank you. Thank you. So we have the Hermit. Dang, couple flew out. Yeah, we have the Tower, the Hermit, the King of Swords. So this is that integration phase. Cancer, a lot has ended, a lot has crumbled. And we're just going to say that this Tower is this last chapter of your life. I know it looks different for everyone, but the towers have fallen or are in the midst of falling. And again, this is a realignment, and this is a major clearing and healing, collectively speaking, right now. Not only fertile grounds to plant seeds or to water the seeds or focus on the vision for what's to come, but also to be open to feeling anything that's arising at this time, any shadows, sitting with them, any difficult emotions, looking into them, feeling them, channeling, letting them channel through you at this time, as the Hermit's letting us know that Cancer's wrapping up a major life cycle here. And again, the divine has come through. And actually, I was just noticing the divine intervention here right under that Freya card, the divine director. Divine intervention is occurring. Know that you're being guided, and happiness is your purpose. So there's a deeper understanding being gained here. We are figuring it out. We're figuring it out, and open to what's next, right? So let's jump into this tarot. What do we have on the bottom now? Three of Cups, big celebration, soul family. What do we have here at the heart of Cancer's situation? Tower, Hermit. A lot of learning, a lot of understanding happening. Like I said, a lot of healing, a lot of integration. What is going on at the heart of Cancer? It feels like Cancer might need a break. Some of you need a break. What's going on at the heart of Cancer's situation, please, Spirit? Wounded warrior. Cancer's distancing themselves from draining situations and relationships. Again, Spirit is guiding you into this uncharted territory. Spirit with the Six of Swords saying that the worst of the storm is over. I'm seeing you coming through as strength and the Nine of Wands. Three of Wands, Three of Pentacles in reverse. Definitely rolling with the punches, Cancer, and continuing to push forward. I'm hearing waiting on my moment, waiting on my blessings. What else is going on with Cancer right now? We have this Leo energy out here. And we have Cancer learning, and yes, very much between worlds, working on yourself, staying focused. Some of you building or planting these seeds at this time. 7 and 8 of Pentacles. Cancer, you're focused, staying focused, and growing, waiting on your harvest. So what is the challenge for Cancer right now, please, Spirit? It seems like maybe, sheesh, a lot going on, Cancer. Some of you are dealing with family stuff or work, financial stuff right now. I feel like a lot of my Cancers are getting their finances right. Some of you are stressing about your finances here. We have the Wheel of Fortune coming through as well. And so the challenge seems to be this ending and this shift. I feel like you're moving into a whole new world here, Cancer, and a lot is truly changing. Your whole physical world is shifting here. As you're healing and your own frequency is shifting, your external world is going to shift up to match that, right? What I've found is that it takes a bit for our physical reality to catch up to our inner world, internal world. Wheel of Fortune and the Hermit, though, you know, this chapter that you're stepping into, Cancer, is going to be a lot different than the chapter that you're stepping out of. Completely different frequency here. You've learned so much. You've come so far. You've grown so much here. Let's see. Yeah, this is aligning you. So not only are you kind of working through core wounds and blockages at this time, but this is also a period of time where you're aligning with your soul's destiny here, your dharma, your purpose. I feel like this is the in-between time where you're being kind of like uploaded with the vision or the ideas or inspiration of what that might entail, or what you know, where we're moving next. So it is really important to stay grounded and present at this time, not only so we can be mindful of what we're focusing on at this time, because our thoughts and words, you know, super powerful, and manifestations coming to fruition quickly at this time. Where attention goes, energy flows. I keep getting this feeling that somebody needs to cleanse their space, their aura, and their immediate space. Maybe your office or your workspace or your living space, your room where you sleep. What is incoming for Cancer? I also want you to see through the actions that you take at this time, you will be not only healing deep soul wounds, but removing these blockages, anything that's standing between you and your destiny, you and your life purpose. A lot of times it's internal stuff as well as external stuff. So that relationship that's dragging us down or keeping us stuck, but then the thought patterns within us and the emotional, you know, the habits and things like that that are detrimental, that are self-inflicted as well, kind of being worked through right now. Self-talk has been a major, so like self-love, positive affirmations and things of that nature to get you in that frequency, to really lay that foundation, that structure for this next chapter. This structure needs to be built on self-love, family. So what is incoming for Cancer? Ten of Wands, you're moving on. You're doing it. Ten of Swords. So this is a huge ending for Cancer. You guys got Ten of Swords, Ten of Wands, Hierophant in the world. So you're breaking away from the pack. You're breaking tradition. You're breaking the curses, generational curses, family curses. You're setting your own tradition here. And you're breaking, it's like the way things have always been done. This is how my family did it. This is how my neighborhood did it. This is how the community does. You're like, Cancer's finding that that's no longer working for you. And all that you have received throughout this has been hurt, pain, betrayal, right? And so you're taking what you've learned, you're moving on. You're not holding any grudges, or you're not holding anything against anyone, right? We're here to learn, and that's exactly what you're doing. You're learning, you're growing. So the divine is really asking Cancer at this time to lighten your load. You guys find a release meditation, or do some Wim Hof breathing, some intensive Kundalini breath work or something that will really help to reset your energy, that will really help to cleanse your energy. Because there's a lot here. There's really a lot here. You've been through a lot, Cancer, and we need to shed. We do need to make room in order to, for these blessings, for these new manifestations to come in. But we also need to match that frequency. So for working with, this is the energy of like Cancer really working with the law of assumption at this time. And for those of you that don't know what that is, just very simply and quickly, when you're visualizing what your ultimate reality would be, you're evoking those feelings of the gratitude, the happiness, or the peace, or whatever you will be feeling when this comes to fruition. But then after that, you don't just go back into your normal life and wait on it. You move through your day and through your life knowing that it is so. It's a difference, like hitting a switch internally. Like, I know this is coming because I prayed for it. Even in the Bible, it says anything you ask in my name will be given. And it's the truth, but we have to have that faith the size of a mustard seed. We have to have some trust that the divine is going to make it happen, right? If we're constantly looking for it and asking the divine, where is it and is it coming, that repels our manifestations away. So it really feels like tapping in with the vision here, because I do feel like this is a huge, huge opportunity for Cancer. And I'm also seeing the divine, guiding you through this to get you into your purpose. Some of you are almost backed in a corner at this point to where your purpose is the only option. Some of you are scared to take the initial leap. Some of you are scared to, and this is not for everyone, but I'm seeing some of you backed in a corner to where you're only going to be able to go for it, right? And I feel like that's how it usually happens. That's how it basically happened for me to get me aligned to doing what I'm doing now, and it's feeling the same way. Some of you already know. Some of you are just trying to get that old weight up off of you. Adjusting to moving differently, to living differently. What is the advice for Cancer? Please, Spirit. So, a lot of emotional growth here. Working on your emotional healing. Working on trusting your intuition. So we have the Fool out here in your advice. We have the Moon, the Fool, the Page, and the Queen of Cups. Okay, this is a pretty deep message. So you're being intuitively guided, Cancer. You've been hurt. You've really, really had to deal with some toxic, shady, chaotic, some of you loss. Whatever you have been through, Cancer, because it's obviously different for all of us. This is it, though, right? It hurt. It was not easy. But let's not forget that this brought you into a completely different state of consciousness, moving from a completely different level, higher level of deeper understanding and clarity and knowledge and wisdom into who you really are. And so this is where you free yourself from the past, from the stories, from the overthinking, from the imposter, the internal imposter, right? That tells you you're not good enough, that you can't do it. This is, you're leaving all of that behind. The people, the situations, the parts of yourself that told you you couldn't do it. And it is sad. I feel like you're really, Cancer's really, really leaving an old life behind. But at the same time, you're stepping into your power in a big way. You're knowing your self-worth. And you're moving from that space. Like, this is what I'm worth. I'm not settling for anything less anymore. I'm not letting anybody gaslight me out of what I know to be true. And that's a big part of your advice here, is to trust and follow your intuition. To I'm hearing to let the dead bury their dead, but what I really feel is that there's a chapter that's over, to let go, right? To have the strength to let go of anything that's not serving your highest good or your purpose or your happiness or your health or well-being, right? There's a lot that you've been through, a lot that wants to hold you back internally and externally. And this is you, Cancer, saying no more. You're taking that sword. You're cutting the chains that bind you. You're making the decision from this intuitive space, and you're trusting that the divine is leading you toward exactly where you need to be. Big Fool energy, trusting the divine, eyes up. Pack lightly, lighten that load. Let's get it. We have to release to receive, Cancer. This is a huge, huge pivot point. This is a huge milestone of your journey. This is a beautiful new opportunity. And not only that, your gifts and abilities are coming online in a big way here, Cancer. Trust your visions, your downloads. Honor the signs and synchronicities, messages in your dreams. For some of you, keeping a dream journal. But regardless of how you get your downloads and how things are playing out for you, you're moving out of that betrayal, that toxicity, that pain and hurt, and you're moving one step at a time toward your victory through your divine guidance, your ancestors, your angels, your intuition, your higher self, the Most High. Is guiding you into this new world, and the world is yours. So let's grab some oracle cards. Beautiful, deep message today, Cancer. This is where we've been collectively lately. Patience is a virtue. All right, let's clear some of these energies. I also like seeing that wheel with the star out here. We're going to grab one from this Shaman's Dream Oracle. Your third eye is open. See the truth for what it is. Follow your intuition. Be mindful of the planet. Come back to Earth. Stay grounded. Okay, what's the message for Cancer here? Cancer, thank you all so much for being in this space with me, with us. Thank you for stopping through, showing up, showing out, showing love. You are truly appreciated. I hope this message has helped. I hope it makes sense to you, Cancer. I hope you're able to take something from this with you. Just want to let y'all know I appreciate you. What's the message for Cancer here, please, Spirit? Sorry, I know that's probably a little bit loud, y'all. Rising above the fray and the galactic mushroom, the divine matrix. So what I'm going to do is hold these up to the camera, and I want you to feel free to pause it if you'd like, to soak this energy in, and to drop it down in the comments what downloads you get when you connect with this energy. What do you see, sense, hear, feel? What comes through for you? What is this card saying to you? This is the one I'm being guided to read. Eyes of the Eagle, rising above the fray. But feel free to tap in with this divine matrix energy as well, and let me know. We're rising above the fray in this divine matrix. This is the Eyes of the Eagle. What is this? What does this card say to you, family? Look at that eye. Sheesh. Let's get it. Let's read it. Number 18, big 9. A lot of 9s out here. That's been kind of common occurrence. You are being cautioned now not to fall asleep. Oh, that's not it. It's 18. The Eyes of the Eagle offers you the gift of foresight, the skill of looking ahead to see the unfolding of destiny before it all manifests as reality. The eagle's extraordinary vision allow it to spot the tiny mouse from its lofty perspective as it flies thousands of feet into the atmosphere. In a similar fashion, you too can train your keen eye to discern the workings of humans. Eyes of the Eagle is an invitation to witness the good, the bad, the ugly, the beautiful, yet react to nothing. Act only to further your noblest calling. So I was also getting a message in the very beginning, that somebody is really, really frustrated with somebody. Like, I felt an anger bubbling up that was very powerful. A frustration, almost like an Aries type energy, just and And that's not for everyone, but if that rings true, if you've been really annoyed or anxious or angry, I feel like this is a message tying in with that, where it's like, don't react to anything right now. Rise above it, watch it play out, and know that it's playing out for you, Cancer. The eyes of the eagle is an invitation, blah, blah, blah. Act only to further your noblest calling. The eagle flies above all creatures, and when it meets obstacles, it simply rises above them. Know that you are protected. You can fly high above the judgment slings and arrows and the darts of envy from others who may not have your great wings and are still arguing with the pigeons over crumbs. Trust that you're ready for whatever fortune has placed before you, even if you feel not yet properly equipped to meet its challenges. Your willingness to say yes to spirit has nothing to do with how well outfitted you are. Hesitating, on the other hand, will suck the air from under your wings and make you lose altitude. You're called now to trust your heart and your instincts and to move fearlessly and not waver. The time is right, and no harm can come your way if your motives are pure and you act courageously. No harm can come your way if your motives are pure and you act courageously. Bottom of the deck, we have the Garden of Venus, rest and renewal. This card to me has spa day written all over it. Go get a massage, Cancer. Take it easy. Take a lounging day, take a day off, or just a self-love day, even if it is at work. Love yourself, treat yourself, honor yourself. Let's grab a message from this Moonology deck. A win-win outcome is forecast. It's the message for Cancer, please, Spirit. Be bold and make the first move. That was another message coming through for you, where the divine, that's what I actually, that backed in a corner. Balance spirituality and practicality. You're very close to achieving your goals. Hold your vision. A win-win outcome is forecast. Magician out here as well, you guys. You're absolutely close, probably closer than you think, Cancer. And again, your thoughts, your words are very, very powerful at this time. Let's grab one of these white light oracle decks. These messages are a little bit longer. And then we'll grab one message from Ma. These have little healing practices that you can tap in with. For the most part, I really have been loving the messages from this deck. So, Holy Spirit, what is the message for Cancer? Ivory wish-fulfilling crow wants to pop out and be seen. Ivory wish-fulfilling crow. So some of you may be seeing crows. You may have that as a spirit animal or totem at this time. Honor that. Connect with that. Tap in with that. If you've been seeing the crows, next time you see them, ask them. Telepathically link with the animal, whatever it may be, and be like, yo, what up, though? What's really good? Tell me something. Tell me something good. What's the message here for Cancer, please, Spirit? Thank you. Garuda. You got the eagle as well. So you got eyes of the eagle and you got Garuda, which is the eagle as well. Some of y'all have definitely been seeing eagles. If that's you, I hope you got the confirmation you needed or the message that was meant for you during this reading. Your angels, your ancestors got your back so heavy right now. Okay, number 42, big 6. Some of you may even have a passed on loved one watching over you, whether it was a family member or a lover, something of that nature. And the eagle comes to you as their presence to let you know that they're with you. That's obviously not for everyone. And I feel like we all do have loved ones that visit us, but this is a specific message for someone that it's been happening to recently. All right, bet. Here we are, 42. Garuda Suparna. Cultivate confidence in yourself, self-worth, right? I love myself. I am him, or I am her, right? I am that guy, or I am that girl. Talk good about yourself. Talk yourself up. Gas yourself up, family. You have the inner spiritual power to deal wisely and effectively with any situation, so don't allow anyone to take advantage of your kind nature. Reflect upon what action feels best for you to take and then follow through with decisiveness. Do not allow negativity to get a grip in your life. Positive energy and outcomes are indicated here. Here. I hope y'all heard that train. Garuda is the mystical king of birds, a mighty eagle-like divine creature celebrated in the spiritual traditions of the East. In Sanskrit, Suparna means to have powerful wings and fly well. This has spiritual significance as Garuda can cover great distances and reach tremendous heights. Garuda's earthly counterpart, the eagle, is said to use its powerful winds of the storm to fly above it rather than get caught within it. The eagle spirit is a wisdom teacher, one who advises how to utilize the storms of the ego to fuel your capacity to rise spiritually, to face problems head on, and to use them to heal and grow. Eagle seeks higher sanctuary, where negativities can be dealt with before they cause further problems. Another Sanskrit word accorded to Garuda is Vishari, which is essentially conqueror of poisons. Garuda Suparna augurs a time when you will need to rise above the pettiness of the ego and ensure you nip negativities in the bud lest they become powerful enough to cause havoc in your heart. You do not need to become ensnared with the drama of the ego. Garuda fights on the side of the light and is the bringer of powerful protection and hope, and is a symbol of rebirth. He's a capable warrior. His dark side can be seen in that he is merciless. In Buddhism, he's known as the dignity of wisdom. Sometimes our compassion can outweigh our wisdom. Our empathy allows troublesome behaviors or circumstances to fester and develop into far greater problems later on. If we'd listened to our wisdom, we would have cut them off at the root. But while it can be harder to do so later, it's not impossible. And it's Garuda who teaches us to be unyielding when that wisdom is called for. When that is what wisdom calls for. Eagle socializes with its own kind. Therefore, an aspect of its medicine is to seek those who resonate at a similar spiritual frequency and are committed to a higher path. Such kindred spirits will not necessarily have the same belief systems. They may seem quite different to you in many ways, yet if someone has a commitment to honoring the hearts of all beings, they're likely to be good company for your soul. We saw that as well. A lot of confirmation in this message here. So some of you really are coming into contact with soulmates. Remember, we were talking about the doors closing, the relationships ending, but these new ones, the new doors that are opening in relationships that are coming into our life. You guys, you're coming into contact with soul family at this time. Even just them chance encounters, right? So try to see the deeper meaning, try to see the deeper, subtle, spiritual frequency of the connections that you are cultivating at this time, because I feel like they are going to be very special. These are very special to your path, to our paths. You have the spiritual right and responsibility to choose which company you keep. You do not need to judge, for everyone's taking their own journey and working to heal their karma. But you do need to discern. Garuda has the mystical power to grow or shrink, depending on what is needed to accomplish his heroic tasks. By becoming large enough to block the sun and cause thunderstorms just by flapping his wings, and to become small enough to hide in a crevice to craftily avoid capture, Garuda teaches us when to step up and shine bright and bold, and when to fly under the proverbial radar. The Oracle of Garuda Suparna is a talisman of divine protection and soul-smart energy. Soul-smart strategy. Sorry, guys. Garuda's a wild spirit, free and instinctive. He's the wisdom and empowerment needed to rise above the negativity, not from avoidance, but from a place of wisdom and clarity. This oracle guides you to rely on your instincts and be true to your heart. In doing so, you may not always look like the perfect person from the outside, but you're proceeding in resonance with your own heart's wisdom. There's a short healing process here, which I'm going to run through for those of you interested in connecting with it. Okay, it's time to imagine you are a mighty eagle. Spread your arms as though they were wings and fly around your room. You may swoop or soar effortlessly. If you can safely stand on a chair or a step, then do so. Imagine, intend, sense, or feel that you're gazing down at your life from a higher perspective. What do you see? Are there issues that need to be dealt with immediately before they escalate? Do you need to make yourself unavailable to certain negativities? Do you need to withdraw and seek spiritual connection while a storm beneath you unfolds? Give yourself permission to see, sense, feel, and acknowledge your own wisdom. When you're ready, ground yourself safely in your nest. Place your hands in prayer at your heart and bow. You are bowing to the light, to divine wisdom, to Garuda, the eagle spirit teacher within your soul, and to the great gift of life which enables all souls to grow and evolve. You can complete your healing process by coming back to the here and now, remembering your human self and your human name, and hydrating your body. So you had this Gaia Earth connection, right? Come back to Earth, stay grounded. And I just want to point out that you have Mother Earth here as well. Telepathy of Terra Mater, which is Mother Earth, and I think Latin. So there's something here for my Cancers. Go sit by some water, get out in nature, connect, sit under a tree, meditate, connect with it, talk to it. You guys, however, whatever getting out in nature looks like to you, taking a walk through the woods, whatever, do it at this time. It seems to be a very important message. A lot of green here as well. So while you're healing, I feel like that will help clear your energy and all of that good stuff. So let's grab a message from Ma before we tap out. Divine Mother, what's the message for the Cancer fam? What's the message for the Cancer fam? Thank you. Kama of Kali, you are being offered a spiritual gift from the Divine Mother. Your path does not need to be one of endless exertion. Connecting with pleasure as a path of personal empowerment, intending to bring spiritual benefit to the collective through the softening and opening of your heart, is an act of worshiping the Divine Feminine. Let yourself receive her loving gifts. Like I said, spa day, self-love, all of that stuff seems to be coming through strongly as well. And then we have Dhumavati. Certain endings are unavoidable. They are necessary precursors to radical reinvention. Any disappointment, defeat, or loss, and the negative repercussions of such experiences will not limit your future happiness, but are opening up yet unrecognized pathways for fulfillment. Your trust must be unconditional at this time, and later you shall see that everything has worked out for the absolute best. Cancer, this was a big message here. A beautiful message, very powerful. Huge transformation that the collective is going through right now and experiencing a huge clearing and major activations. So hang tight, stay strong, family. Again, I feel like as we enter Aries season, we're going to feel this shift physically. We're going to see it. It's going to be tangible. So like I said, we're almost there. We're closer than we think, family. Again, thank y'all so much for being here. That is the message I have for you. Before we tap out fully, we're going to take a deep cleansing breath. We're going to use our will, our intention, our visualization, our imagination to draw in this divine cosmic energy, this prana. Picture it as white or gold light filling your body, filling your aura. Then we're going to pause, hold the breath at the top, and imagine ourselves glowing as bright as we possibly can. Then as we release, we're going to exhale very forcefully, watching any negativity, any anxiety, any fear, any anger, any sadness, any resentment, any guilt, any blockages or lower frequencies, period. We're going to picture all of that in the form of black or gray, smoke or static, leaving us so the divine can help us transmute it. So first things first, Cancer gang, we're going to take a deep, full, complete breath out and empty your lungs completely. And then we'll get this breath in and do what it do our thing. Go ahead and breathe out. Go ahead and breathe in. Hold it, squeeze, mula bandha, lift that energy up your spine. Now pull it down, lock it into your heart space. Watch yourself glowing as bright as you can. And release. Cancer, hope this message has found you well and in great spirits, family. I hope y'all have a blessed rest of your day. Thank you again for being here, and I'll catch you beautiful beings on the next reading.